Evelyn Harper was erased by her family until she sold their gifts, stole their empire, and vanished to Bali. What explosive secret did she expose to ruin them? Let's see this because you won't believe it.
The sun's barely up, and I'm already staring at a sticky note slapped on my laptop screen. Evelyn, wrap up the Carter deal by lunch. Grab Mom's dress from the cleaners. No happy birthday. No mention that I'm turning 30 today. Just another day, another list of chores. I'm Evelyn Harper, and for the past 7 years, I've been the invisible cog in my family's real estate empire. The Harper name opens doors. Unless you're me, apparently. Because then it just means fetching coffee and fixing everyone else's messes. Girl, you're not seriously working on your birthday again, are you? My best friend Lena barges into my office, bouncing a tiny cupcake with a sparkler stuck in it. I swear, your family wouldn't know their own address if it wasn't carved into the lobby marble. I force a smile, glancing at the cupcake. Thanks, Lena. At least someone noticed. She spots the sticky note and snorts. Unreal. Even after last year's fiasco? Last year, my mother, Celeste, threw a lavish gala for some big-shot developer, completely steamrolling my birthday. When I brought it up, she waved me off with, "Oh, sweetheart, birthdays are for children?" Speaking of fiascos, I mutter, nodding toward the door as my brother Gavin saunters by, phone glued to his ear, probably charming another client into a bad deal. Here comes Mr. Center of the Universe. Gavin pokes his head in. Evelyn, Dad needs the Carter contracts by noon. He glances at the cupcake, smirking. What? Is it someone's birthday or something? Lena chokes on her water. Are you for real right now? What? Gavin shrugs, genuinely clueless. Oh, right. Happy birthday, Ev. Let's grab drinks. Sometime soon, yeah? He's gone before I can respond, because sometime soon means never in Gavin's world. Once he's out of sight, I pull up my banking app. 7 years of overlooked birthdays, Christmas presents that screamed last minute, and borrowed stuff that never came back. I've been quietly selling it all online. Designer bags, jewelry, even that hideous vase Mom gave me too. Christmases in a row. The total, enough to do something wild, something mine. Lena, I say, spinning my laptop toward her. What do you think about Bali? Her eyes bug out. That's like insane money, Ev. You're serious? Dead serious. I click book now on a luxury resort package. First class flight, private villa, the works. They're not gonna know until I'm sipping cocktails on a beach. My phone buzzes. It's my dad, Roland. Evelyn, where's the Carter paperwork? And your mother needs you to call the florist for her fundraiser. Still working on it, Dad? By the way, you know what today is? Wednesday, he grumbles. Just get it done. Celeste is stressed about this event. Of course she is. Another fundraiser where she'll glide around in couture while I'm stuck balancing her budget. I hang up, already mapping my getaway. 2 weeks in paradise, no family drama, no emergency emails, no being the afterthought. You're really going for it? Lena asks, watching me confirm the booking. Watch me. I grin, pulling up Instagram and following travel influencers. For once, I'm not chasing their approval. I'm chasing me. My mother sweeps in, no knock, as usual. Evelyn, darling, I need you to handle the seating chart for the fundraiser. Something snaps. No, she blinks. Excuse me? I'm taking a vacation, starting tomorrow. The fundraiser's not my problem. I grab my bag and the cupcake. I'm sure Gavin can figure it out. He's the golden child, right? Her mouth opens, then closes, her face turning a shade I've never seen. We'll talk about this at dinner. Nope, won't be there. I head for the door, Lena trailing me, trying not to laugh. I've got packing to do. My phone's blowing up with family texts as I leave, but I mute it. Lena's grin is contagious. They're gonna freak when they see your vacation pics. That's the plan, I say, feeling a thrill I haven't felt in years. The second my sandals hit the polished wood of my Bali villa, I know I've done it. 50 missed calls, a flood of messages I haven't read, none of it matters. Just me, turquoise waves, and a sky that feels endless. Miss Evelyn, would you like a tour? My butler, sticky note, Ijaz, stands politely nearby. Yes, please. I follow him through glass doors into a villa that's bigger than my apartment back home. Floor-to-ceiling windows frame the ocean, and there's a glass floor showing fish darting below. This is your private pool, Ijaz gestures outside, and here's the living room aquarium. I kneel, watching a tiny shark glide under my feet. For the first time in years, I can breathe. Your family's been calling the resort, Ijaz says carefully. Our policy is to prioritize guest privacy unless I say otherwise. I finish. Keep it that way, please. After he leaves, I slip into a swimsuit and sink into a lounger by the pool. Lena texts, "Your Insta story's going viral. Gavin's losing it at the office." I smirk, posting a shot of my toes against the infinity pool, ocean stretching forever. Caption, "Choosing me for once." Comments flood in. Gavin, "You didn't tell us you were leaving." Celeste, "Call home now." Lena, "Slay, queen." I ignore the family noise and order a mango daiquiri. When it arrives, I snap another pic, making sure the pearl necklace I bought with Mom's thoughtful, regifted earrings catches the light. My phone rings. It's my sister, Nora. Unlike the others, I pick up. "Hey, troublemaker," she laughs. "You're stirring up a storm." "Enjoying every second," I say. "Gavin's whining, huh?" "He's spiraling. Mom's telling everyone you're ungrateful." Dad's muttering about the Carter deal. She pauses. "For what it's worth, I'm sorry I forgot your birthday." "You're the only one who said that," I reply, softening. "Want to join me next week?" "Seriously?" Her voice lifts. "I'm in. Need a break from these vultures." Before I can reply, Gavin's calling. I switch over. "How dare." "You post that?" he shouts. "You know how this looks? Mom had to cancel her lunch with the Thompsons." "Oh, tragedy," I say, sipping my drink. "How will the Harpers survive?" "This isn't funny, Evelyn. Where'd you get the money? Remember that Gucci belt you gave me? Or Mom's vintage brooch that was 2 sizes wrong? Turns out people pay big for that stuff." Silence. Then, "You sold our gifts?" "Gifts? More like loans you never paid back." I lean back, smirking. "Oh, and I just booked a private boat tour. Maybe a massage later." He's speechless. I hang up and post a selfie, blowing a kiss to the camera. Caption, "Finding my paradise." Ijaz approaches. "Miss Evelyn, would you like me to photograph you in the pool?" Perfect. He snaps me floating, arms wide, sunset blazing pink and orange. I review the shot, pure joy. Lena texts, "Your mom's snooping for your itinerary. Should I say you burned it?" I send a winking emoji. Then I slide into the pool, letting the water erase 7 years of being the reliable daughter. Tomorrow I'll post more. Tomorrow I'll let them sweat. Right now, I'm free. Day 4, and my Instagram's a revenge gallery. Breakfast on my deck, a temple hike at dawn, swimming with manta rays, each post a jab. My phone pings with a FaceTime from Lena. I prop it against a pineapple while sipping coffee. "Girl, you're killing it," she says, hiding in the office break room. "Your mom had a fit in the boardroom, waving her phone at your posts, calling you selfish." "Details, please," I say, adjusting my sunglasses, bought with Gavin's borrowed cufflinks. "She's showing everyone your pics, saying she gave you everything." Then Tara from HR pulls up your pay stubs. Turns out you're underpaid compared to Gavin, who barely shows up. I nearly spit my coffee. Tara did what? "She's been documenting sketchy stuff for months. Your mom looked like she'd combust." Lena grins. "Oh, and your dad's freaking about the Carter files." Ijaz appears. "Your massage is in 10 minutes, Miss Evelyn." "Thanks, Ijaz." I turn back to Lena. "Keep me posted." "Wait, your dad's asking about the Carter docs. Should I say they're locked?" "Tell him the password's my birthday, if he can guess it." I smirk. After hanging up, I post a spa day shot, me in a plush robe, cucumber slices on my eyes. Caption, self-love isn't a crime. Later, my phone's a war zone. Celeste, this is unacceptable. Gavin, you're ruining us. Roland, call about now. Carter now. Nora, flight booked. See you soon. Then Tara, enjoy your trip. We need to talk when you're back. Company's shady. Before I can respond, Dad calls. I answer. Where's the password, Evelyn? He snaps. Hey, Dad, how's it going? No games. The Carter meeting's tomorrow. When's my birthday? What? Just tell me. Silence. Is it June? Wrong. I watch. A wave crash. I've worked nights, weekends, missed my own life, and you don't even know when I was born. I'll triple your pay, he says fast. Just give it. I laugh. Too late. I quit. Check your email. My resignations. There. Carter files go to Gavin in a week. Let him shine. You can't. Already did. I hang up, posting a video of me leaping into the pool. Caption, diving into me. Lena sends a clip of the office. Mom pacing, Gavin guessing dates, Dad staring at my email like it's a bomb. Mom saying you betrayed her generosity, Lena texts. I forward my spa schedule to Gavin. You wanted to be the star? Here's your shot. At sunset, I'm on my deck, watching fish glow under the glass floor. Nora texts, landing tomorrow. Can't wait. I post a photo, me toasting with champagne, wearing a bracelet from selling Mom's heirloom ring. Caption, to knowing my worth. Ijaz approaches. Your brother's very persistent, Miss Evelyn. He's called the desk 10 times. I sigh, taking the call. Gavin's a mess. Red eyes, tie loose. How could you? How? Easy. I took a vacation, quit, and stood up for myself. The Carters are furious. Please, just tell me the password. A birthday party, I say, grinning. You offering one? Like the one I wanted when you ditched me for a golf trip? Or when you borrowed my laptop for a client and fried it? That's not. It is. A server brings sushi. Ooh, this looks amazing. Ever try Toro? Pricey, but that Louis Vuitton wallet you gifted me covered it. You sold that? He gasps. Everything you didn't value. I pause. By the way, Mom and Dad are coming tomorrow. Hired a PI to track me. With what money? You locked the Carter funds. Exactly. And I booked under an alias. Good luck. I laugh. Oh, check your email. Tara's got receipts on your bonuses. Labor board's curious. He's pale. You're destroying us. No, you did that. I'm just showing the world. Nora's text pings. Boarding now. Mom's at my gate. Thinks I'm her spy. I reply, smart move, sis. Misdirect her. I post a story, me on a swing over the ocean, tagged Nuck worth it. Lena texts, Mom fired Tara, but she sent evidence to the labor board first. It's a circus. I forward it to Tara. Need a break? My resort's hiring. She replies, booked a flight. Spill the tea when I land. Ijaz hands me a phone. Your father? Urgent. Hi, Dad. We're cutting you off. He barks. No trust fund, no shares. Sold them already, I say. Check the market. Nice profit. You've gone too far. No, I went free. A fish flashes. Below. Guess what? The resort offered me a director gig. My skills are worth more without your shadow. I hang up, telling Ijaz, set up a dinner for Nora tomorrow, and keep Mom's calls blocked. Of course. Shall I hire a photographer? For your dinner? Perfect. Gavin loves my food pics. I lean back, the stars coming out. They'll keep chasing. I'll keep living. I'm sprawled on my villa floor, showing Lena via Zoom a scratched gold compact. Sweet 16 present from Mom. Gave me the same one for my 18th. Thought I wouldn't. Notice, Lena cackles. She handed those out at her book club, didn't she? Yup, sold both for $1,000 each. Vintage, apparently. I pick up a photo of a silk scarf. This one hurt, though. Dad gave it to me at graduation. Only time he looked proud. How much? Lena asks. $12,000. Paid for my villa. Deposit. My phone buzzes. Nora. Landed in an hour. Spotted Mom at baggage claim. Ijaz knocks. Miss Evelyn, an issue at the desk. Your mother found us. Someone tagged the resort in your story. My stomach drops. I check. A sunrise post. Location pinned. Rookie move. She's booking a room? Trying, Ijaz says. We're honoring your privacy. Send her to their sister property. Other side of the island. Let her hunt ghosts. Nora texts. Mom's grilling staff. I'm sneaking to a cab. Lena's back on Zoom. Your dad's got a board meeting tomorrow. Wants your name erased. They'll try, I say, but Tara's files are airtight. Speaking of, Lena says, check your inbox. It's from the labor board. Full investigation launched. Lena adds, your mom got served papers mid-rant. Nearly fainted. I laugh, holding up a photo of a clutch. This funded my flight. Gavin's sorry I forgot your party gift. Gavin calls. I hit speaker. You sold my stuff? Your stuff? Like the jacket you gave me, then wore. To your gala or the earrings you needed for a date? Mom's a wreck because of you. No, she's a wreck because her lies are cracking. I pull up another photo. This bag, $15,000, covered my spa week. Ijaz returns. Your sister's flight landed early, and your mother's at the sister resort. Perfect. Compy. Her room. My treat. You're paying? Gavin sputters. Last gift she'll get. I hang up, posting a shot of empty gift boxes. Caption. Thanks for the freedom. Nora arrives, hugging me tight. They're unhinged, she says, grabbing a drink. Mom thinks I'm snitching. Keep her guessing, I say, pulling up a video call. Lena and Tara are patched in. Ready? For the big play. Born ready, Nora grins. Ijaz confirms. Your parents checked into the sister resort. They want a boat here. Showtime! I adjust my dress, bought with Dad's investment watch, and start a conference call. Mom, Dad, and Gavin appear, looking like they've aged a decade. Happy reunion, I say brightly. Nice tan, Mom. Their spa's top-notch, huh? Enough. Dad growls. Where are you? Close enough to sting, too far to catch. I pan to Nora, sipping a mojito. Look who showed up. Evelyn, Mom gasps. You dragged your sister into this? Nope. She chose me. I share my screen. A ledger. Every gift you gave me with resale prices. That heirloom vase, $8,000. This villa, Mom's white. My vase, borrowed it for your brunch, forgot to return it. I switch. Tabs. Here's my pay versus Gavin's. Notice he earned double for half the work? That's private, Dad yells. Not now. The labor board's got it. I pull up a timer. Carter files unlock in an hour. Guess my birthday yet? We're family, Mom pleads. Then what's my favorite food? My first job? My dream trip? Silence. Nora smirks. Sushi, bookstore clerk, Iceland. See? Easy if you care. I hold up a card. New gig, resort. Investment lead. Turns out I'm valuable without your baggage. You can't, Mom starts. Done. I hit a key. Their room TV flicks on, an empty dining hall. Recognize it? That's where you're headed. Fancy lunch, my treat. What? Gavin snaps. In 10, you'll get an invite to lunch with me. You'll rush over, thinking you've won. I lean in. But I won't be there. Just like you weren't. Childish, Dad mutters. Karma. I grin. Carter password? April 10th. Too late, though. The account's mine now. They love my style. Mom's eyes water. We gave you so much. Stuff. Not love. The timer hits 0. A server appears on their screen with an invite. Enjoy lunch. Views killer. Almost as good as watching you squirm. I end the call. Nora claps. Savage, Lena texts. They're at the table, waiting. Mom's yelling at waiters. I sip my drink, telling Ijaz, champagne, we're toasting justice. Nora pulls up footage. Mom checking her watch, Gavin pacing, Dad glaring. They sat for hours, realizing I wasn't coming. Next morning, we're on my deck eating crepes. Tara's on my laptop. Labor board's at the office, she says. They're tearing it apart, Lena chimes in. Your mom's posting sob stories online. My daughter chose greed. Comments are roasting her. I check. Didn't you skip her graduation? Wasn't that bag in your selfie? I laugh, spreading jam. Internet's undefeated. I jazz. Pours coffee. Your mother called our business line. Says it's a deal. Tell her we start at 10 million. Nora snorts juice. Tara's sister texts. Your mom tried bribing a pilot to fly here. He took her cash and circled the ocean. The best part, Nora says, grabbing a berry. Gavin's still guessing Carter passwords. Right then, he calls. Speaker on. Is it Dad's birthday? Nope. Try my first recital. You missed it for a meeting. I don't know. Exactly. I pause. How's that lunch trauma? He hangs up. Nora cackles. Pass the syrup? I jazz hands. Me a tablet. Mom's post, betrayed by my own blood. We gave her all. I read comments. Check your own receipts, lady. An email pings. Dad's assistant. They're voiding your shares? I forward it to Tara. Labor Board Exhibit B, I jazz says, the GM wants to meet, loves your Carter move. Bring it. I stand, fixing my hair. Nora, want to watch me outshine Mom? Front row, she says. I post a shot. Me and Nora toasting juice. Caption, families who shows up. Lena texts, Gavin smashed his keyboard. Glorious. The GM's office is all glass, ocean. Sparkling. He slides over a contract. Your vision's what we need. Authentic, bold. I scan the salary. Higher than Dad's best offer. I'm in. My phone buzzes. Mom, we'll match any deal. Come back. I reply, home's here. Birthday's April 10th. Doesn't matter now. I sign picturing Gavin's tantrum. Some things beat family ties, like respect, earned, not owed. We're on a plane back, not to beg, but to build. Lena and Tara meet us at the airport. Your parents are in crisis mode, Lena says, hugging me. All-nighter at the office. Perfect. I adjust my resort badge. Director, investments, the Harper building looms all steel and ego. Whispers trail us. Everyone knows. Gavin spots me sprinting over. You're back. We can fix this. Fixed, I say, heading for the boardroom. Just not your way. Inside, Mom and Dad sit at the head. Faces tight. The board's quiet as I set up. Client review, I say, smiling, as Paradise Resorts director. What? Mom chokes. While you chased lunch, I signed your top clients. I pull, up slides. Carter's loved my pitch. Personal, honest. You can't. Dad starts. Did. I nod at Tara. Your books, though? Messy. She slides folders over. Pay gaps, fake deductions. Nora adds, and those charity trips? Mostly first-class bar tabs. The board shifts. I lean in. Paradise wants partners with integrity. Join us, or lose the Carters, Wilsons, and more. And if we say no, Mom whispers, your clients walk. $500 million. I pause. What's my birthday? Silence. Gavin mutters, April 10th. HR files don't count, I say. First time you knew? I stand. Decide by Friday. Oh, Mom, that priceless necklace? Fake, like your tears. The board buzzes as Mom wilts. Evelyn, I'm sorry. Gavin tries. Then change. For you, not me. Outside, Lena fist bumps me. Epic. Not over, I say, posting my resort view. Caption. Revenge? Nah. This is rebirth. Nora slings an arm around me. Birthday bash next year. Beach. Real gifts. Deal. My phone pings. Board. Partnership greenlit. Your parents reassigned. I show Tara. Compliance job's yours. Try stopping me, she grins. Through the glass, Mom and Dad look tiny in their big chairs. I almost pity them. Almost. Home? Nora asks. I look at her. Lena. Tara. Right here. The city glows gold. Revenge doesn't rebuild, it clears space. And I'm just getting started. The city's lights blur past as we pile into a cab. Me, Nora, Lena, and Tara all buzzing from the boardroom showdown. My phone's still vibrating, notifications piling up like a digital avalanche, but I keep it face down on my lap. The weight of what just happened hasn't fully hit yet. I'm not the Evelyn who shuffled through their errands anymore. I'm the one calling shots, and it feels like standing on a cliff, wind in my face, deciding whether to jump or soar. Where to? The driver asks, glancing at us in the rear view. Somewhere loud, Nora says, leaning over my shoulder. We're celebrating. There's that rooftop bar downtown, Lena suggests, already scrolling her phone for the address. Live music, killer views. Perfect for toasting the new queen of Paradise Resorts. I laugh, shaking my head. Not a queen, just me, finally. Exactly, Tara chimes in, her eyes glinting. And just you turned their empire upside down in, 2 weeks? The driver pulls into traffic and I catch my reflection in the window. Same face, but different somehow. Freer. My badge, director, investments, swings from my neck, catching that there are streetlights. I think about Mom and Dad, still in that glass tower, probably arguing over damage control. For a second, I wonder what they're saying. Then I decide I don't care. Not tonight. We hit the bar, and it's chaos in the best way. Jazz. Blaring, people spilling onto the dance floor, city sprawling below like a glittering map. Nora orders a round of something neon and fruity, thrusting a glass into my hand. To Evelyn, she toasts, loud enough to turn heads. For burning their playbook and writing her own. Cheers to that, Lena says, clinking her glass against mine. Tara raises hers, smirking. And to the labor board tearing through their files like it's Christmas, we drink, the sweet burn hitting my throat, and I feel the crowd's energy pulling me in. My phone buzzes again. Probably Gavin, maybe Mom, but I shove it deeper into my bag. Lena catches my eye, grinning like she knows. They're still blowing up your inbox, huh? Let 'em, I say, taking another sip. I'm off the clock. Nora drags us to the dance floor, and for once, I don't overthink it. The music's got this pulsing beat, and I'm moving with them, laughing when Tara tries a spin and nearly topples into a waiter. It's the first time in years I'm not checking my phone for their emergencies, not bracing for the next demand. Just here, alive, with people who showed up because they wanted to, not because I'm useful. Later, we're sprawled at a corner table, sweaty and breathless, picking at a plate of sliders. Nora's telling a story about dodging Mom at the airport, mimicking her frantic handbag waving, when my phone slips out of my bag and lights up. Roland Harper. Call me. Urgent. I stare at it, the old reflex kicking in. Answer, fix, obey. Then, I flip it over. You good? Lena asks, noticing. Better than good? I lean back, scanning the skyline. They're gonna keep chasing, aren't they? Probably, Tara says, popping a fry in her mouth. You just cost them their top clients and their dignity. They don't quit easy. Nora snorts. Gavin's probably crying into his whiskey right now, trying to guess your favorite color. Which is, I tease, raising an eyebrow. Emerald, she shoots back, no hesitation. Like that dress you wore to my grad party. The one Mom said was too bold. I grin, warmth spreading through me. Look at you, paying attention. Someone had to, she says, softer now. The conversation shifts. Lena's got a new project pitch. Tara's debating law school. Nora's eyeing a move closer to the coast. I listen, chiming in, but part of me's drifting, picturing my villa, back in Bali, the fish under the glass floor, the way the ocean sounded at night. Paradise Resorts isn't just a job, it's a door I kicked open, and I'm not sure where it leads. But I'm running through it. My phone buzzes again, this time a text from an unknown number. Evelyn, it's Celeste. We need to talk. Name your Terms. I show it to the table and Lena whistles low. She's desperate, Tara says, leaning in. That's boardroom code for we're screwed. Terms. Nora laughs. What's she offering, her yacht? I type back, no terms. I'm not for sale. Then I block the number, my hands steady. The table erupts in cheers, loud enough to earn glares from nearby suits. Cold, Lena says, grinning. I love it. We order another round, and the night blurs into laughter, bad dance moves, and a drunk guy trying to serenade Tara with a napkin poem. By the time we stumble outside, it's past midnight, the air cool and sharp. The city hums around us, alive. And indifferent, like it's waiting for whatever I do next. Crash at my place? Lena offers as we flag cabs. Nah, I'm good, I say, realizing I mean it. Got some planning to do. For what? Nora asks, squinting at me. Everything, I say, smiling. New clients, new ideas, maybe a birthday party worth showing up for. She laughs, pulling me into a hug. Count me in. As my cab pulls away, I catch a glimpse of the Harper building in the distance. Its lights still on. They're probably there, scrambling, scheming, thinking they can reel me back. But I'm already gone, halfway to somewhere they'll never find. Back at my apartment, I kick off my shoes and sink onto the couch, the quiet settling around me. My laptop's open, and I pull up the resort's client list. The Carters sent a follow-up email. Excited to work with you, Evelyn. Your approach is refreshing. I smile, drafting a reply, but my eyes drift to a photo on my desk. Me and Nora, years ago, grinning at some forgotten beach. Before the family machine chewed us up, I wonder if she felt this rush when she broke free too. My phone pings. A DM. From an old coworker. Heard you slayed it today. Drinks next week? Then another, from the resort GM. Board loved your pitch. Let's talk expansion. I answer the GM. Leave the coworker for later. Priorities, right? I wander to the balcony. City. Noise floating up. Somewhere out there, Mom's probably drafting another guilt trip post. Dad's yelling at lawyers. Gavin's begging for a lifeline. I could check, refresh their profiles, see the meltdown unfold. But I don't. Instead, I pull up my own Instagram, scrolling through Bali shots. The pool, the sunrise, the me I didn't know I could be. I post a new story. City lights from my balcony, captioned, "Chasing what's real? No tags, no games. Just truth." A text from Tara. Labor boards digging deeper. Found bonus payouts. To Gavin, no one approved. I reply, "Keep me posted. You're killing it." Then one from Nora. Mom called me sobbing. Said you're lost. LOL. I send back a laughing emoji and she's the one lost. I head inside, grabbing a glass of water, my mind already spinning with tomorrow. The resort's pitching a new property, Singapore maybe. And they want my input. Me, not some Harper puppet. I jot ideas on a notepad. Eco-luxury, local partnerships, experiences that feel alive. My phone buzzes again. Gavin, voicemail. I hit play, expecting a rant. But it's quiet, strained. Ev, I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Can we talk? I delete it. Sorry doesn't undo 7 years. Not yet. Morning comes fast, sunlight, slicing through my curtains. I'm up early, coffee brewing, laptop humming. The resort sent a mock-up for their new campaign, my name front and center. I tweak a tagline, email it back, then check the news. Harper Realty faces scrutiny over pay disparities. Mom's quoted, "A misunderstanding we're resolving." I snort. "Good luck with that," Lena calls, voice groggy. "You see the headlines?" "Yup, they're sinking. Bet they'll call you by noon, begging." "Let them beg." I sip my coffee, scrolling client emails. "I've got bigger plans," she laughs. "That's my girl. Dinner tonight? Only if there's dessert." I hang up, pulling up a travel site. Iceland's on my list. Northern lights, glaciers, a trip no one can borrow. I bookmark a tour, imagining Nora there, maybe Tara and Lena too. My real family, pieced together from the ones who stayed. Phone lights up. Dad again. I ignore it, but a text follows. Evelyn, we can rebuild. You're still a Harper. I stare at it, the old ache flickering, then fading. I'm more than their name now. I reply, I'm Evelyn. That's enough. I head out, badge clipped on, ready for a meeting with a new client. The city's alive and so am I. Every step lighter, every choice mine. They'll keep calling, chasing, thinking they can claw me back. But I'm building something they'll never touch, something that shines brighter than their glass tower ever could. The client meeting's downtown, in one of those sleek high-rises that scream money and ambition. I'm early, sipping an overpriced latte in the lobby, my Paradise Resorts badge catching the light. The Carter deal's already paying off. 3 new referrals this week, all wanting the Evelyn touch, as they put it. I'm flipping through. Their portfolio on my tablet when my phone hums again. Another text from Dad. We're family, Evelyn. Let's fix this. I roll my eyes, muting him. Family doesn't forget you exist until they need a favor. The elevator dings, and out steps my contact, Priya, all sharp blazer and sharper smile. Evelyn Harper, she says, extending a hand. Heard you're the one shaking things up. Trying. To, I say, matching her grip. You ready to talk ethical investments? Born ready. She leads me to a conference room with a view that could make you dizzy. City stretching out like it's begging to be conquered. We dive in, numbers and projections flying, but it's the ideas that spark. Priya wants sustainable projects, community-focused resorts, the kind of thing I've been sketching in my head since Bali. By the time we wrap, she's nodding like she's already sold. You're not what I expected, she says, packing her notes. Thought you'd be, I don't know, stuffier, Harper legacy and all? I laugh, tucking my tablet away. That's the old me. New me's building something real. Keep it up. I'll send the contract tomorrow. She pauses. Oh, and my assistant follows your Instagram. That pool post? Iconic. I grin, heading out. The compliment lands softer than it would have a month ago, when I was starving for any scrap of validation. Now it's just icing. Sweet, but not the meal. My phone's buzzing again as I hit the street. This time Nora. Lunch? I'm craving tacos and gossip. I reply, meet me in 20. You're buying. The taco spot's packed, all bright tiles and sizzling. Grills. Nora's already there, waving me over, her sunglasses perched on her head like she's auditioning for a movie. You look annoyingly happy, she says, sliding me a menu. What's the deal? Just closed a pitch, I say, scanning the options. Big one. Sustainable resorts, maybe Malaysia. Malaysia? She whistles. You're not messing around. Nope. And you? Still dodging Mom's calls? She groans, stealing a chip from the basket. She left me a voicemail at 3 a.m. swears she's worried about you. Translation, she's worried about her board seat. I snort, ordering carnitas. Let her sweat. Labor board's got her pinned. Speaking of, Nora says, leaning in, Tara texted me. They found emails. Dad rerouting client funds to cover his golf trips. Shady as hell. My jaw drops. You're kidding. Nope. She's sending you the details. Said it's enough to make the board reconsider his whole advisory role. Our food arrives, steaming and perfect, and I dig in, mind racing. Part of me wants to gloat. Dad's always played the untouchable king, but another part just feels tired. Like, how much more do they have to lose before they get it? I shake it off, focusing on Nora's story about a coworker who keeps stealing her yogurt from the office fridge. It's normal, human, the kind of thing I missed when I was buried in their chaos. Halfway through lunch, my phone lights up with an email. From Tara, check this. Found a paper trail. Your mom's been skimming charity donations. Labor board's looping in the IRS. I show Nora, who chokes on her soda. Holy crap, she says, wiping her mouth. They're done. Not yet, I say, forwarding it to my lawyer. But they're close. We finish eating and Nora insists on dessert. Churros dusted with cinnamon. As we split them, she gets quiet. You ever think about forgiving them? I pause, sugar on my fingers. Forgiving's not forgetting. They'd have to change, and I'm not holding my breath. Fair. She licks her spoon. But you're different now. Like, unstoppable? I smile, not arguing. She's right. I'm not the Evelyn who'd crumble for their approval. I'm the one signing contracts, planning trips, living loud. We pay and head out, promising to meet for drinks later. The city's buzzing, all honks and footsteps, and I weave through it, feeling like I belong. Back at my apartment, I kick off my heels and open my laptop. The resort's campaign mock-up's waiting, along with a note from the GM. Clients love your authenticity. Push it harder. I tweak a few slides, adding photos from Bali. Not just the glam shots, but me laughing with locals, barefoot on a beach. Real sells better than perfect. My phone pings. A DM from Priya's assistant. Obsessed with your vibe. You hiring? I laugh, replying, maybe soon. Stay tuned. Then a text from Lena. Your mom's trending. Posted a video crying about family betrayal. It's a mess. Curiosity wins. I pull up her profile. There's Mom, mascara streaked, sitting. In her office like it's a stage. My daughter's turned her back on us, she says, voice trembling. We gave her everything. Love, opportunity, and she's chosen to tear us apart. The comments are brutal. You forgot her birthday? Lady, didn't you fire an employee for whistleblowing? I close it, not even tempted to reply. Let her perform. She's got no audience left. I'm about to dive back into work when Tara calls. You see the video? She asks, no preamble. Yup. Oscar worthy. She's panicking. Word is, the board's meeting tomorrow. Emergency session. Your dad's pushing to sell assets to cover legal fees. I lean back, staring at the ceiling. They'll tank the company before they admit fault. Probably, Tara says. But you're good, right? Paradise has your back? More than good. They're talking expansion? Maybe Europe next. She laughs. You're a machine. Oh, Violet says hi. She's settling in at the resort. Loves the compliance gig. Tell her I owe her a drink. I pause. You thinking about joining us? Tempted, she admits. I'll let you know. Keep slaying. I hang up, feeling. The pieces click. Work, friends, a life I'm building brick by brick. My phone buzzes again. Gavin, a photo of him holding a coffee mug I gave him years ago. Still have this? Miss you, Ev. I stare at it, the ache sneaking in. But I don't. Reply, missing me doesn't mean seeing me. Evening rolls in, and I'm restless. I grab my jacket, heading for a walk. The city's softer at dusk, streetlights flickering on, vendors packing up. I pass a bookstore, its windows stacked with travel guides. On impulse, I go in, picking up one on Iceland. The clerk smiles. Planning a trip? Maybe, I say, flipping through photos of fjords. Somewhere new. Back home, I'm curled up with the book when Nora texts, Mom's at my place, showed up unannounced. Help, I call. Her, and she's whispering, locked in her bathroom. She's out there pacing, saying we need to save you from yourself. I laugh, picturing it. Tell her I'm fine. Thriving, actually. I did. She's not listening. Keeps muttering about the board vote. Let her spiral. You okay? Yeah, just weird seeing her like this. Fragile. I soften. Want me to come over? Nah, I'll handle it. Just keep being you. We hang up and I pull up my laptop again. The resort sent a new brief. Client wants a pitch by Monday, Eco Village concept. I start typing, ideas flowing. Solar panels, local hires, cultural tours. It's past midnight when I stop, my eyes burning but my chest light. This is what I'm made for. Not their errands, but this. Morning hits with a text from the GM. Pitch. Looks solid. Let's run it by the board. Then Lena. Your dad's on the news. dodging questions about fraud. I check. A grainy clip of him storming past reporters. No comment. Part of me wants to feel bad, but I don't. Actions have consequences, and they've dodged theirs too long. I'm out for coffee when my phone rings. Unknown number. I answer, cautious. Evelyn? It's Clara, board member. Her voice is clipped, nervous. We're voting today. Your partnership offer, it's got traction, but your parents are fighting it. They would, I say, stirring my latte. What's the vibe? Split. Some see you as the future. Others are loyal to Roland. Can you meet us? Sway them? I hesitate. Walking back into their world feels like stepping on quicksand. But then I think of Priya's deal, the resort's trust, my own plans. I'll be there, I say. But I'm not begging. They join me, or they sink. Understood, Clara says. 2 hours? I text Nora, Lena, and Tara. Board meeting, round 2. Wish me luck. Nora replies, you don't need luck. You're a storm. Lena, record it. I want screams. Tara, wear that power dress. I pick the dress, emerald, bold, slip on heels, and head out. The Harper building looms again, but this time, it's just a building, not a cage. The lobby's quieter, eyes tracking me like I'm a ghost. I ride the elevator alone, my reflection steady. Whatever happens, I'm not theirs anymore. The boardroom's tense, air thick with egos and fear. Mom's at the table, makeup flawless, but eyes red. Dad's beside her, jaw tight. Gavin's in the corner, looking like he hasn't slept. Clara nods me in, and I set up. No rush, no nerves. Thanks for having me, I say, voice clear. Paradise Resorts isn't here to compete, it's here to redefine. Ethical wealth, real impact. You've seen the numbers. Carter's, Wilson's, 500 million committed. Join us and we grow together. Stay out and you're betting against the tide. A board member, gray suit, sharp eyes, leans forward. Bold words, but your family's led this firm for decades. Why trust you over them? I smile, pulling up a slide. Because I know what they don't. Loyalty's earned, not inherited. I built trust with clients while they built excuses. Check the labor board's report if you doubt me. Mom flinches. Dad opens his mouth, but Clara cuts in. We've read it. Concerning, Roland. Concerning? Dad snaps. She's twisting. No, I interrupt, calm but firm. I'm showing what's real. You want proof? Ask the Carters why they left. Or the Wilsons, who called me the only Harper who listens. Gavin shifts, eyes down. A woman across the table, new, I don't know her, speaks. Your parents propose selling to a conglomerate. Stabilize the firm, they say. Sellings, surrender, I counter. You'll lose control, clients, identity. Paradise offers partnership, growth, not a fire sale. Murmurs ripple. Mom's voice cracks. Evelyn, please. We're still your family. I meet her eyes, unflinching. Family shows up? Where were you April 10th, or the year before, when I worked through my own party to save your gala? Silence. Clara clears her throat. We'll vote by end of day. Thank you, Evelyn. I nod. Pack up and walk out. Head high. Gavin catches me in the hall. Ev, wait. I'm trying, okay? I looked up your birthday. April 10th, right? Too late, I say, not stopping. Try remembering people before they leave. Outside, the air's crisp, freedom in every breath. Lena's waiting, leaning against a streetlight. Well, they're cracking, I say, smiling, but I'm already gone. Evelyn pauses, leaning back with a grin like she's catching her. Breath after a wild moment. The Bali Villa's ocean view glimmers behind her, tying to her escape. Okay, hold up. Can we just talk about how good it feels to finally break free? Like, selling all that stuff they thought owned me and booking this Bali escape? It's my life now, not their checklist. If you're feeling this, drop a like, yeah? It's like a high five that helps more people find this story. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. I'm all about chasing what's real, and I'd love you to roll with me. Real quick, I'm curious. What's something you've done to take back your time, your space, maybe even your birthday? Spill it in the comments. I'm dying to hear your stories. All right, let's get back to it. Lena's blowing up my phone. She smirks, glances at her phone, and the scene shifts back to the story with a soft wave sound, blending into the next beat. Grab smoothies, wandering the park as she grills me for details. My phone pings. Nora, Mom's begging me to talk you down. Said she'll make it right. I reply, she can't. Keep her busy. Tara texts, board's leaning your way. Dad's losing votes. I show Lena, who laughs. You're rewriting their legacy. Not theirs, I say, sipping mango. Mine. We end up at a pier, water glinting under the sun. I pull up my laptop, tweaking the Eco Village pitch. A kid nearby flies a kite and I watch it dance, untethered. My phone hums. Clara. Vote's close. Your parents offered to step down if you join the firm. I stare at it, the old pull tugging, family, duty, the name. Then I type, no deal. I'm building, not fixing. I hit send, shut the laptop, and lean back, the kite still soaring. They'll keep chasing, offering, pleading. But I'm not running their race anymore. I'm writing my own rules. One bold step at a time, the piers alive with late afternoon chatter, kids laughing, seagulls squawking, the water lapping against weathered wood. Lena's sprawled beside me, scrolling through her phone, tossing out commentary on Mom's latest meltdown post. She's quoting poetry now, she says, snorting. Something about a daughter's heart lost to ambition. Barf. I glance over, catching a glimpse of the caption before Lena flips to a meme. She's fishing for sympathy, I say, closing my laptop. The Eco Village pitch is nearly done, but my head's elsewhere, buzzing with Clara's text. Step down if you join. It's a trap dressed as a truce. And I'm not biting. Still, the idea of them scrambling, Mom clutching her pearls, Dad barking at lawyers, sparks a tiny, wicked thrill. Think they'll actually quit? Lena asks, squinting against the sun. Nope. I kick a pebble, watching it skitter toward you. The edge. They'll fight till the board prize their titles away. Harpers don't surrender, they just rewrite the story. She nods, tossing her phone down. So what's your next move, Director Harper? I grin at the title, still fresh, like a new pair of shoes I'm breaking in. Keep building. Paradise has big plans. Singapore, maybe Greece. Clients want what I'm selling. Real, not recycled promises. Greece! Lena's eyes light up. You better fly me out for that opening. Deal. Bring Tara. She'll probably have the whole island audited by lunch. We laugh, the sound blending. With the piers hum. My phone vibrates again. Nora. Board's still arguing. Dad's pitching a merger to save face. Mom's crying in the bathroom. I show Lena, who shakes her head. They're a reality show imploding. I text Nora back. Let 'em cry. You good? Her replies quick, solid. Just dodging Mom's hugs. She's gone full soap opera. I smile, picturing Nora sidestepping like a pro. She's always been the one who got it, the only Harper who saw me past the to-do lists. Let's walk, I say, standing. Lena groans but follows, and we weave through the crowd. Tourists snapping selfies, a guy strumming a guitar for tips. The air smells like salt and fried dough, and for a second I'm back in Bali, barefoot on that villa deck. Ocean stretching forever. I'm not there, but I'm carrying it. That freedom, like a secret in my pocket, ready to pull out whenever. I need it. The pier stretches ahead, a ribbon of noise and color, and I let it pull me forward, Lena matching my stride. My phone's still humming. Nora's updates, a client email, probably another plea from Gavin. But I keep it buried in my bag. Right now, it's just me. The sunset painting the water gold, and the life I'm stitching together, piece by jagged piece. Lena nudges me, pointing at a vendor flipping crepes with a flourish. Hungry again? Or are you too busy plotting world domination? I laugh. The sound easier than it's been in years. Crepes sound good. Domination can wait till tomorrow. We grab a couple. Mine's Nutella and banana, hers dripping with whipped cream, and perch on a bench watching the crowd swirl. A kid darts past chasing a runaway balloon, and I think about the old Evelyn, the one who'd be checking her phone by now, braced for mom's next crisis or dad's barked orders. That girl's gone, burned away in Bali's sun, and what's left is me. Not perfect, not polished, but mine. So, Lena says, licking chocolate off her fingers, you didn't answer earlier. What's really next? You've got the resort gig, clients eating out of your hand, your family's empire wobbling. You gonna keep twisting the knife or build something new? I chew slowly, the question settling heavy. Both, maybe. I don't want to destroy them. Not really. But I'm done carrying their weight. Paradise is my shot to do it right. Hotels that mean something, jobs for locals, not just shiny towers for rich folks to Instagram. She nods, eyes on the horizon. Sounds like you? Always fixing things, even when you're pissed. Not fixing, I correct, smirking. Creating. There's a difference. Fair. She grins, stealing a bite of my crepe. Just don't forget us little people when you're jetting to Greece. Never. I elbow her back, and we lapse into silence, the kind that doesn't need filling. My phone buzzes again, insistent, and I finally fish it out. Tara. Board's vote dragged into overtime. Your dad screaming about loyalty. Ironic, huh? Then Nora. Mom tried bribing a board member. Got caught. It's a circus. I show Lena, who cackles loud enough to startle a nearby seagull. Bribing? God, they're desperate. They're drowning, I say, typing back to Tara. Keep me posted. You're a star. To Nora. Stay clear of the splash zone. I hesitate, then open Instagram. Mom's latest post is a black and white photo of her and Dad at some old gala, all smiles and champagne. Caption, family endures even through pain. The comments are savage. Didn't you skip your kid's birthday? Nice dress. Who paid for it? I close it, not liking the tug in my chest. Not guilt, exactly, but something close. Like mourning what we never had. You okay? Lena asks, catching my shift. Yeah. I shove the phone away. Just weird, seeing them fall apart. They earned it, she says, not unkindly. You didn't push them off the cliff, they jumped. She's right, but it doesn't erase the flicker of memory. Dad teaching me to ride a bike, Mom braiding my hair before school, moments so rare I used to hoard them like treasure. I shake it off, focusing on the crepe's sweetness, the breeze tangling my hair. Come on, I say, standing. Let's find that guitarist. I'm in the mood for music. We wander deeper into the pier, the crowd thickening as night creeps. In, the guitarist's strumming a soulful cover, his case sprinkled with dollar bills. Lena tosses in a few, and we sway to the rhythm, strangers around us doing the same. It's nothing like the sterile galas I grew up with. No guest lists, no agendas, just people existing together. I close my eyes, letting the chords sink in, and for a moment, I'm nowhere. Not Bali, not the city, just here, untethered. My phone vibrates, breaking the spell. I ignore it, but it buzzes again, then again. Jesus, I mutter, pulling it out. Clara, the board member, votes stalled. Your parents resigned, but they're pushing Gavin as interim CEO. Need your input. My stomach twists. Gavin? The guy who can't remember his own meetings, let alone run a company. Lena peeks over. They're throwing him to the wolves? Or using him as a shield, I say, texting Clara. Gavin's not ready. Push for an outside hire, someone clean. I pause, then add, I'm not coming back, but I'll consult if you keep it ethical. I hit send, my pulse steady. No going back. Not even for a front row seat to their collapse. Let's get out of here, I tell Lena, the music fading behind us. We head toward the subway, her arms slung through mine, talking about nothing. Movies, her new crush, the taco truck we should Hit again. Underground, the train's a rattle of metal and murmurs, and I lean against a pole, watching faces. Everyone's carrying something. Work, love, secrets, and I wonder what they see in me. The runaway daughter, the deal closer, just a woman with crepe crumbs on her jacket, figuring it out. Back at my place, I kick off my shoes and collapse on the couch, laptop glowing on the coffee table. The resort's brief is waiting. Singapore's the front runner now, with a site visit next month. I pull up maps, photos of lush coastline, and start drafting notes. Community gardens, solar grids, spaces for local artisans. It's not just a hotel, it's a promise, one I can keep without their strings. My phone pings, a DM from Priya. Contracts signed, excited for what's next. Drink soon? I reply. Count me in. Then Tara. Gavin's freaking out, boards leaning against him. Your call shook them. I smile, texting. Good. Keep pushing for transparency. Nora calls as I'm pouring water. You see Clara's email? She asks, voice low like she's hiding. Yeah. Gavin as CEO? Disaster. Total. Mom's coaching him, but he's crumbling. Keeps asking me what you do. I laugh. Sharp. He'd hate my answer. Which is, let it burn and start over. I pause, softer. You holding up? Barely. Dad's at my place now, ranting about legacy. I'm about to fake a work call. Use the fire alarm, I say, grinning. Works every time. She laughs and we hang up. I pull up the Iceland guide again, flipping to a page on hot springs. My finger traces the photos, steam rising off turquoise pools, and I imagine standing there, Nora beside me, no one demanding anything. I bookmark a tour, then check flights. Not booking yet, just dreaming. The next morning, I'm up before dawn, coffee brewing as I scan headlines. Harper Realty Board rejects family bid. Dad's quoted, all bluster, we'll rebuild stronger. Mom's silent. Unusual. I wonder if she's finally out of scripts. My inbox has a note from the GM. Singapore's greenlit. You're leading the pitch. Attached is a budget, big, with room to play. I dive in, sketching ideas, losing track. Of time, Lena texts mid-morning, your dad's trending. Video of him yelling at a reporter. I watch it, his face red, tie askew, dodging questions about misallocated funds. It's pathetic, not satisfying, and I close it fast. Tara follows. Board's hiring a forensic accountant. Your parents are toast. I reply, about time. I'm out for a run by noon, park trails crunching under my sneakers. The air's sharp, waking me up, and I push harder, music pounding in my ears. My phone buzzes mid-stride. Clara again. I slow, answering. Evelyn, she says, board's pivoting. They want your partnership, full terms. No Harpers in leadership. I catch my breath, leaning against a tree. Smart move. I'll review the proposal, but it's got to be clean. No loopholes. Understood. And your parents are asking to meet. Off record. No, I say, firm. They talk through lawyers or not at all. She sighs, not surprised. I'll send the draft tonight. I hang up, jogging back, mind spinning. A partnership without them is what I wanted, but it's still a tightrope, trusting a board that bent for years under their weight. I shower, change, and head to a cafe, laptop open, digging into the resort's data. Singapore's numbers are solid, but I tweak the community angle, adding a fund for local schools. It's small, but it matters. Unlike their charity stunts, this one's real. Afternoon brings a text from Nora. Dad's begging me to mediate. Says he'll retire if you come back. I laugh, replying, retire to what? He'd miss the spotlight? She sends a crying emoji. He's so dramatic. I'm drafting a client email when Sipabing Lena swings by, coffee in hand. You're trending again, she says, dropping into a chair. Some blog called you the heiress who rewrote Revenge. Revenge? I scoff, saving my work. I'm just living. Exactly. That's why they're obsessed. She slides her phone over. A fan account reposting my Bali shots, captions gushing about self-worth vibes. I roll my eyes but can't help. Smiling. Dinner tonight? She asks. Tara's free, says she's got dirt. Sold. I close my laptop. But no family talk. I need a break. Deal. Just tacos and gossip. We meet at a hole-in-the-wall spot. Tara already there, waving us over. She's got a folder, actual paper, old school, stuffed with printouts. Couldn't resist, she says, sliding it to me. Your mom's gala budgets, half the donations, went to her wardrobe. I flip through, shaking my head, and she wonders why I sold her crap. Tara grins. Labor board's got it now. They're auditing everything. Nora joins late, looking frazzled. Dad ambushed me at work, she says, stealing my drink. Swears he's sorry, wants a fresh start. Let him start with the IRS, I say, and we all crack up, loud enough to draw stares. Dinner stretches late, stories piling up. Nora's bad date, Lena's office drama, Tara's law school dreams. I'm quiet sometimes, just listening, soaking in the ease of it. This is what I missed, what their machine stole. Nights that feel like home. Back at my place, I'm wired, pacing. Claire's email's waiting. Partnership terms attached. Board's committed to reform. I skim it. Solid, with clauses to keep them out. I forward to my lawyer, then pull up the Singapore file again. My phone pings. Gavin. Ev. I'm sorry. Didn't know how bad it was. Can we meet? I stare, thumb hovering, then delete it. Sorry's a start, not a fix. Morning comes with rain, city gray and soft. I'm up early, sketching budgets, when Tara texts, your mom's lawyer called. They're offering a settlement, big if you drop the partnership. I laugh, replying, they're dreaming. I head to the resort's local office, a temp space till we expand. The team's small but sharp, tossing ideas like sparks. We map Singapore's timeline and I push for a local advisory board. Real voices, not suits. They nod, scribbling, and I feel it again. This is mine. Built from scratch. No. Harper Strings. Lunch is a food truck with Nora, rain pattering our umbrella. They're selling the lake house, she says, biting her sandwich, to cover legal fees. I pause, ketchup dripping. That house, summer's swimming before it all soured. Good, I say, meaning it. Let it go. She watches me, careful. You sure you're okay? Better than okay. I wipe my hands. I'm free. Afternoon's a blur. Calls with Priya, tweaks to the pitch, a DM from a travel influencer wanting to collab. I'm polite but non-committal. Authenticity's my brand, not stage selfies. Evening brings Lena's text. Your dad's on another podcast whining about modern values. Cringe. I skip it, pulling up Iceland flights instead. Nora's in. Maybe next spring when the auroras peak. Night falls, and I'm on my balcony, city lights smudged by rain. My phone's quiet for once, just a text from Tara. Board's finalizing tomorrow. You won. I smile, not answering yet. Winning's not the point. It's the space I carved, the life I'm shaping. Somewhere, they're plotting, pleading, thinking they can still pull me back. But I'm out here, building, dreaming, running toward what's next, and they'll never catch up.
Nora's story hits hard, doesn't it? She turned her family's betrayal into a spark that built something unstoppable. Proof you can rewrite your future when you choose yourself. Want to see another journey like hers? There's a story waiting. And for you, about someone who faced their own family secrets and came out stronger. It's right here. Click to dive in and keep the inspiration going.